All right, fair warning, this video is a lot of time lapses just because I'm a fan of it. I know some people might not be, but well, however long this video ends up being was pretty much, a solid week of my life. And I'm talking, I've been working night shift, day shift, all the shifts, like just not even sleeping because I've been trying to get the building sealed back up so I don't have to worry about anybody messing with my stuff. But it's finally done. I hope you enjoy it. This last night I just got the wall done, and man, I'm just telling you, like, it's the sense of satisfaction that comes from it is amazing. And something I've never felt before, because I've done a lot of work and I've been satisfied with what I've done, and like I'm very creative and like hold myself to a standard, but this is an all new level for me because I actually own these buildings and there's something that I can use to further myself, not just in my business and financially, but just creatively and all that. You know, it's something that's my own and something I can use. And it really means a lot to me if you can't tell. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna throw some links in at the end of the video. I've got a raffle going on for 106mm turbo on my Nicky Bobby Inc. website, nickybobbyinc.com. It's Force Performance Unit. We've had good luck with him. He's got one left that I'm raffling off. And also I've had some people comment that I should do a raffle on the G-Body S10 long travel stuff, because I know a couple $1,000s for a kit is a lot to shell out where you're a budget racer like I am. So I started a raffle for one of those also. So, excuse me, I'll throw a link in there for both those. I hope you guys enjoy the videos. I also wanted to say, and I'm not normally one to talk about stuff like this, but there's a guy that made a comment on my last video, and I'm not letting the haters get to me or anything, but he said, where's this guy getting his money from to redo this building? I know it's not from 22,000 subscribers. Somebody clue me in. I just said, hey man, I run my own parts business, but clue me in on where it's any of your business where I generate my income from. And not that big of a deal, but this is actually something to be turned around to be positive, because the monetary income, what I make off YouTube from these videos and from you guys watching is going to help me pay to redo the back wall in my bigger shop, because, or else I wouldn't be able to afford it after doing this wall. So my videos have been doing great, and I really appreciate everybody watching, and it really means a lot to me because, like I said, the more videos I put out and the more you guys watch, the more it helps me to where I can do more stuff. So I just appreciate the views and all the support, and I hope you guys enjoy this.
I be laying on the beach getting laid, look away, I ain't never afraid. I get up in the ride and slide over the vibe, and Rosarito, I know the key to survive. Hey. I get enough head, no fuss, I'm dumb fed, no lump sums in the bank. The chunks fed fun, I'll make you wanna run up and get your cut of the bread back and stash the bundle of cash into your bed. I look good up in the wooded panel, could have been a surfer instead, and leave it mentally gone. I still be nodding my head. I'll be up going for bread after getting laid and making my bed. How do I feel now? You said, did you really want to know? Or would it be better to keep my personal shit on the low? Oh.
All right, boys, today's the day. Concrete truck is on its way, and I am ready to pour. Tom's gonna be meeting me here, our Austrian friend Tom. He's gonna help me trowel it, and for the most part, everything's done. Dennis came by yesterday, gave me some more pointers, gave it the stamp of approval, and he said, dude, just get it poured. So that's what I'm doing. I'm actually very excited to get this poured because then now I can start on my C-purlin, start on my doors. I got the key to this door. Check this out. Got the key to this bad boy. This thing is so nice. Thing is too legit. Too legit to quit. And now I'm about to break it. But yeah, so then this door is going over there. I'll show you. Let me lock it since I got the key now. Just leave that in there. But anyway, you can see this center line here is not the actual center of the building, but my 9x7 door will be right here, centered in the back wall, and then that door, I think it's 45.5 wide, that will be right there. I got some rebar drilled into the concrete there, like so many people said I should do. I even went as far as to dig out behind under that concrete so the new concrete will fill in there and it'll set on the new concrete actually. So very exciting. Work it, work it. All right, concrete is poured. We got our anchors or J anchors, whatever you call them, set in there in between where the door is gonna be and then past where this door is gonna be. I got Thomas here to help me out. He used to do concrete in Austria and I have no idea what I'm doing. So he came over and helped me while the guy already started pouring. I was like, dude, I have no idea what I'm doing. Luckily, Tom showed up in the nick of time. And we got it poured. So now we're just kind of letting it settle a little bit. I just sunk the anchors down in there. And now I don't know what's next. We're gonna start doing that.
Yep.
Come on.
Making it look nice.
Very nice. The building is just, I don't know what it is about seeing this concrete there, but it just feels like the building's coming to life. It's got new life being breathed into it. So we're gonna keep on keeping on and make this stuff look nice. All right, boys, I am done cutting the base purlins. I got them drilled. I even got some bigger fender washers because I had to waller the holes out because it's hard to get the hole exactly where it's supposed to be. Check out that farmer's tan. Dang, I guess I got some sun today. But now that this is drying, those are cut, I really need to get up there and take all that stuff down so I can run my top purling and then cut my verticals. And it's kind of not easy from there, but it's kind of not, it's more smooth sailing from there. So I got the tractor again. Dennis is nice enough to let me keep using his tractor. And I'm going to move the rest of these rocks over to there. So that way they're out of the way in the morning. When this is dry, I can get the trailer, back the trailer up. I'm gonna back it up right here like I did last time and basically use it as scaffolding, get the rest of that stuff out and use it as scaffolding to put my first purling up, then kind of jack my purling up to support the roof, measure, cut my vertical purlins, and then after that I can put my horizontal purlins and then put my door in, put my garage door in. I mean, this wall technically could be done tomorrow if everything goes well. So the main thing is getting that top purlin set so that way I can run my verticals, and once the other verticals are run, then it's just running the horizontal ones, and it's like bing, bang, boom after that. So back to the tractor. Maybe you guys might be tired of seeing tractor work, but I'm tired of doing dirt work. But technically these should be the last big rocks I got to move until I can finish this wall and actually start doing some things in here. I tested out my concrete stain the other day, and it looks pretty promising. I think it's going to turn out freaking awesome. So Alex is working on her shop now doing drywall, and before she finishes out the drywall and paints it, I think we're going to stain her small, it's not small, it's still pretty big, shipping area. So I think we're going to run a grinder. So my goal is to get this back wall up, get everything out of here, get this stuff pressure washed and cleaned, so that way we can go, mainly just to get the dirt off, so that way I can see where I'm grinding, get the rest of this junk cleaned out. That way I can grind in here also, so that way when we grind her shop, we come over here, grind this shop, and then I can stain these floors. And then once this wall's up, floors are stained, we're ready to bring cars in. Then I can start working on Eddie's car during the day, working on the other shop at night, getting that back wall tore out, getting stuff cleaned up in there. So I say it's more downhill now, more smooth sailing. We'll see about that, but things have been going pretty good today. Tom helped me with the concrete. The concrete guy was great. The concrete's setting up great. It looks great. Pull the forms off tomorrow. It's already pretty dang dry, but obviously it's very thick, so it's going to take a while to dry. I would really like to get my trailer out here tomorrow morning, but I don't know if it's going to be dry enough by then. We'll see. So I can keep on working. So it's going pretty dang good. I'm really excited. I love the way the concrete's turned out. Just to see something, doing it yourself gives you such gratification, and it really makes you appreciate the small things. So I'm super excited, and I'm going to be really proud. I'm already really proud of it, but once this thing's actually up and done, I'm going to be super proud of it. So I hope everybody else is enjoying it as much as I am. Once that shop's done, I'd love to turn this into some type of Airbnb with a couple lofts that you can even maybe pull your car into, and then you can see what I'm doing over in the other shop, stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, but that's down the road. Either way, I got work to do. I'm gonna get back to work. All right, another day, another building. Got my Soldier Boys shirt on. I went into the hardware store and the girl thought that I actually had a chain on. Tom's back this morning. I got my trailer out, did some cleaning up last night, and now we're getting ready to pull the form off this thing. And then I'm going to power wash basically this whole building out and really clean it out. And after it's really cleaned out, we're getting a wall today. All right, I'm on my trailer scaffolding. It is Thursday morning, but I got one rock left. I already got that rock over there out of the corner, and it put a very nice dent in my new concrete. But that's what I get for not getting it out before I pour concrete. So lesson learned there. But I got this one more rock to get out, so that way I can put, that way they're out of the way of my vertical purlins and out of the way of my horizontal purlins. Sorry, I had the camera so close up. So I am going to get these last bit of rocks out. I poured some gasoline on a few oil spots I had left on the floor in there. Apparently 100 years worth of grime takes a long time to power wash. I probably made 10 passes. I mean, I literally power washed for probably 8 hours yesterday. But I'm gonna make one more pass at the power washer. I got it all muddy because I had to back the trailer back in last night to block off my door so nobody steals anything. And I also chipped the edge of my concrete where my door is gonna be because I pulled the trailer in and it obviously is not dry enough yet and blah, blah, blah. But it's okay because I can slash cut it anyways because it's gonna be where the door's at. So no big deal there. Just part of the learning process. I'm not gonna cry over spilled milk. So like I said, a few more rocks, one more round of power washing, and then I'm ready to start hanging some purlin. I'm gonna start with this vertical purlin and then go from there. I'm pretty freaking stoked. I'm so excited to get this wall up. The building already looks, and Dennis was saying it yesterday, that I took a building that has been for sale for years that nobody wanted, and it's been maybe, I mean, within a month and just really the past few weeks, turned it into something that is going to be very valuable now. It's going to have this brand new back wall, the concrete footer, the garage door, the glass door over here, the clean walls, the clean floor. Then it's going to have a really nice floor once I'm done grinding and all that. So it's very, very rewarding. So hope you guys are just enjoying the content. I'm really enjoying doing it. I keep thinking I want to buy more buildings, but I'm sure it'll be like race cars sooner or later. You don't want to build 2 chassis and turbo kits and you want to try something else. So for now, this is my something else, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I cannot wait to get this wall up and the floor done, so that way I can get all my cars stacked in here. It's going to look so awesome.
Got the total package, here's the photo finish. Snap a photograph. If I'd have told it back when I'd have noticed that could been a total rap. I had to hold it back and let it.
Welcome back to another day in the life of Nicky Bobby. I am starting to get my walls up. As you can see, last night I got my vertical purlins done. Now there's going to be a couple places where I got to scab together, weld together 2 purlins to get the length I need. But as of right now, I have to put my horizontal purlins, cut them, weld them, put them in there, weld them in, finish welding my bottom purlins because I ran out of gas last night. And I've spent the better part of the day running around getting a whole bunch of stuff from Home Depot. I had to go get more welding gas and just getting a bunch of stuff squared away, organized, so that way I can make putting the actual metal up as easy and as seamless as possible, because I found out yesterday when Mike Bell got here to help me, I have basically no tools that it takes to do all this stuff. And I'm just kind of learning as I go. So I got, I think, most of what I'll need, and normally I try to wait past noon before I come out here anyways, because before noon the sun is in here and it's just beating down on my bald red head. As you can see, I don't think I could take any more sun on my head, so it's trying to stay away from that. And it's about 100 degrees out here right now, so I'm gonna get to welding and then get to cutting and more grinding and cutting and fitting, and then comes time for doors and then insulation. I got some insulation from Ray. It is right there. Got that from Ray, so that way Once I get my other Purlins done, I'll just basically tape it to the top, let it fall down, cut it where I need it, tape it on, and then sandwich it in with the outside metal. I'm super pumped to see what this thing looks like with metal, so I'm gonna get to work, so hopefully by the end of the day I can put some metal up. Okay, it's 4 a.m. and the welds are finally done. I'm not proud of every single weld, but it's gonna stick. I'm not proud of my welder rig up, but it reached. I mean, I really had to stretch it and I had to spider monkey a little bit, but I did it. I freaking did it. I built a metal wall with the help of Mike Bell and Tom and Dennis, of course. But for the most part, I built this wall and I'm pretty freaking proud of that. I'm proud of the concrete, I'm proud of the wall. I just learned what the difference between jam trim and header trim, J trim and jam trim, and all the different trims. So I'm gonna start trimming stuff up, and then got my insulation back there. Everything is, once again, taking longer than expected, but tonight's an all-nighter because it's gonna be 105 degrees tomorrow. I want to get this done and I don't want to have a heat stroke, so I'm working at night instead of working during the day because I can't even work in here before noon or else I'll get roasted because the sun comes in here. And it's not that I haven't worked in the sun my whole life, it's just the Arkansas sun's a little different. So that's why I'm working at night. It started to thunderstorm a little earlier, but luckily it passed through pretty quick, and I've got this Purlin, this part of the Purlin painted. I got my garage doors, you can see them right there. Those are all painted, so technically I can do my trim. I could put the doors up, and then tomorrow, depending on what time I get done with what, I can roll down the insulation, and then it's metal time, and then the freaking thing is literally, it's done. Dunzo, freaking dunzo. Sorry if I'm a little slap happy, but it's been a long one, boys. But this just goes to show you, you can do anything you want to do as long as you put your mind to it. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm figuring it out as I go. So I'm gonna go get me a drink. I'm gonna take a look at what I've done, and then I'm gonna start doing some trim. Come on with it. Chicka wow wow. Dang, boys. So I didn't get any trim done because I left my 10 snips at Alex's house. But, man, look at how that black on black looks. Obviously, I need to put a couple more coats on there. But man, once I get that black trim, the gray siding, charcoal siding on there, that thing is gonna just be muy bonita. Look how square everything is, and look how nice it looks instead of a saggy, falling rock. This is legitness. I'm actually very surprised that I could pull something like this off, but like I said, put your mind to it, you can do anything, and if you work hard enough, boom shakalaka, this is what happens. I'm actually very proud of myself. I'm sorry to toot my own horn, but man, the $250 Facebook find, lucky that came with the building because it's super nice. And then all this Purlin has been sitting outside forever. This roof, Mike Bell helped me get it square. We jacked it up, and now got the footer poured. This building's gonna be worth quadruple, if not more, what it was when I'm, for what I got it for. So I'm super excited. I'm going to go to bed now because it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and I've been here since I think 10 o'clock yesterday morning. So I'm going to bed. All right, boys and girls, the wall is done. Check that out. I never thought I would own something this nice. It's so freaking awesome. I messed up the trim right there just a smidgen getting that panel on, but this thing has kicked my butt today. But man, I'm so pumped. Can you just look at that? Let me flip this around for you. Wow, chicken, wow, wow. Check me out. Free door, bargain Betty door, siding, brand new trim. I gotta get a little bit of the garage seals for the sides of the doors, but other than that, this thing is freaking legit. Tomorrow I'm gonna put all the screws in. They're just kind of screwed up to be held right now, and then I gotta Tapcon some screws into that brick. But look how official that is. I'm gonna find a picture from before and throw it in there, and then do a picture of this after. It's freaking legitness. My door works. Look at that. Ta-da! It even slows down before it gets there. Man, people are gonna think that I know what I'm doing, but I don't. I even got that thing done. That's all done. I'm actually gonna go get some sleep tonight, so I'm gonna wrap this up. That's the end of this video. It's probably just a whole bunch of time lapses, but this freaking wall is done. Next thing I'm doing, floors. Then I get to work on cars again. Let's go.